Hello and welcome to the Titus Timeout podcast. I'm Jenny Abney-Civi, and last week I discussed how sound adds. So this week I want to take it a step further and talk about how to tell what two diffusers will sound like in a space. So hopefully you remember this graph from last week, where the difference between the two sound sources across the bottom and the decibel to add to the loudest sound source is up the side. So diffuser sound is usually cataloged in NC. You can get the sound power from selection software, add up each octave band, and then plot that on an NC chart, but you don't have to. So let me pull up an NC chart so you can look at this. Diffuser sound is usually set in the 5th octave band. So if you look at the NC20 in the 5th octave band, you can see that it's about 22 dB. And NC30 in the 5th octave band is somewhere around 31 dB. So in the 5th octave band, 1 NC is approximately 1 dB. So let me make a little bit of room here. Now let's say you have two diffusers in a space that are NC30. So let me draw two diffusers in the ceiling. And they're both NC30. Okay, so again, remember that in the 5th band, 1 NC equals 1 dB. And the difference between our two NC30 diffusers is 0, so that means you add 3 dB. Again, it's the 5th band, so that's approximately 3 NC. So now if you're standing in this space, obviously not to scale at all, and you can hear both diffusers, which means they're about 10 feet apart at most. Beyond that, you would only hear one or the other. You would hear something that sounded like NC33 if you had these two NC30 diffusers in the space. So now you know how to estimate the sound of multiple diffusers in a space. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for taking the time out with us.